Fortnite, your cousin's favorite 6 out of 10 shooter. Fortnite's claim to fame is guest stars. From the likes of Star Wars to Marvel, all the way to fellow shooter games, nobody is safe from doing a Fortnite dance. Now I'm a big Skylanders fan, possibly the best Skylanders fan, a portal master of sorts. So the thought always lingered in my mind, what if I was in the timeline that featured a Fortnite x Skylanders collab? So we'll be going with the assumption that this is a big event collab. For example, the Avatar collab. It had 4 Avatar skins, 4 different weapons, and new buildings placed around the map. That's exactly what I'll be basing this off. Now let's go on to our first category, the item shop. Now I'll be picking characters that fit into the Fortnite. Into the Fortnite, brother? What the fuck? If I'm half into the pit? Now I'll be picking characters that fit into Fortnite. Sadly, a character like Spyro can't star because he's a dragon on all 4s, so I require bitches on 2 legs only. Ableism at its finest. Now we're going to choose one popular character from each game. Yes, I'm ignoring the last 2 games, but everyone else does that already. First off, our SSA pick. I think nobody is better for the job than Chop Chop. I believe everyone will agree that he's just the GOAT. It would be a very popular pick for a character who can star in Fortnite. And he'd have a legendary style too. Oh, it would be cool. It would be cool. Fortnite already has dual sword pickaxes, so Chop Chop will get his dual swords in this game. And I imagine Chop Chop's glider will be an Archean copter from Skylander Giants. It just fits the Chop Chop Archean vibes, you know how it be? For our Giants pick, I'm going with the main man, Tree Rex. You might think Tree Rex is a bit too big for Fortnite, but if the likes of Hulk can be sized down, then Tree Rex can be sized down, brother, come on. Tree Rex will also have a gnarly variant because it's gnarly. Oh, that's why it's named. As for his pickaxe, I've been inspired by real life merchandise, and I think Tree Rex's fists could be a very funny pickaxe to have. And his glider would be Flynn's ship from Skylander Giants. For the Swap Force pick, I was initially thinking Swashbuckler, but boy got no legs. Legless fuck. But my pick is Blast Zone. He'd also have a dark style to go along with. For this, I'm going to get a bit silly and say his pickaxe would be Chompy Mage's staff. Everyone loves Chompy Mage, besides Chaos he's easily the most iconic villain. Having this in the game would make everyone happy. As for his glider, I'd choose Spyro. Yes, really. Fortnite already has Dragon Gliders, so I think having this in the Skylanders collab is just necessary. And lastly, our Trap Team pick is Gear Shift. Now initially I was thinking Snapshot, but then I realized these 4-person collabs usually like to have at least one female character. I'd give her the fucking hula hoop sword things as her pickaxe. I don't think until now I've ever actually questioned what I would call these things. For her glider, I'm thinking a possibly very funny inclusion could be to drive on Hot Rod's motorcycle. They've done a similar thing with Ghost Rider in the past, so I think this would be extremely funny to have. Now that's our skin section done, but we're not done with the item shop just yet. I'm saying alongside this they release a single emote. Animator, pull this up. I'm the animator, by the way, I can't afford to pay people. The first one being BOOM! Literally just how Flynn does it in the game. How could they not make that an emote if Skylanders was in the game? For back bling, I'll just say we get like a Chompy. Honestly, like, does anyone even fucking care about back blings really? Also, since they like to release music tracks, I think they would release Drillex's song as a little music track. Imagine playing that shit in Fortnite Festival, it'd be so fucking funny. Okay, now we can escape the item shop and move on to the actual game itself. So let's talk weapons. First, I'd like to have Chop Chop's dual swords. They'd be a strong melee weapon with the additional bonus of being capable of leaping forward, bones spiking up from the ground. Next, we'd have Trigger Happy's dual pistols because I'm biased. They'd be very good ranged weapons and their alternate ability would be a charge shot, eventually shooting a Kamehameha level blast. Another ranged weapon is Snapshot's bow. This would be a sniper type of weapon. It's a bit slow and requires godly aim, but if you land a hit on your opponents are now examples that have been made. For the ult ability, the weapon would be held up in the air before slamming it down. Again, a very pretty slow but pretty damaging ability. Lastly, I'd like to have Chaos's dark power. Now I imagine this would work similar to the recently introduced Dr. Doom weapon, shooting blast from your fingertips, your ult ability being to charge up a bigger, more deadly blast. Also be able to hover with this weapon equipped. But where would you find these weapons, you're asking? Well, first off, calm down. Across the map I imagine there's portals. They would spawn randomly on the map while the match goes on. Upon standing on one, you get gifted a random ability. Also across the map you'll be able to meet the NPCs of Skylanders who just got added, so they'd probably give you one for like 500 gold, you know what it'd be. And that about wraps up everything I wanted to add. Me personally, I think this is epic, and I'm free to be hired by the Fortnite team any day of the week. And with that all said and done, thank you dear viewer for watching.